Hello and welcome to my personal top 10 World of Warcraft flying mounts. I will only be including mounts that I own at this time, so there might be some mounts I would have included but haven't been lucky enough to obtain. So without further ado, let's jump into the top 10 list. I am not a huge fan of the Cloud Serpents, however, the Thundering Onyx Cloud Serpent that drops from Huolon on the Timeless Isle is an exception. What I love about this mount is the color and lightning effects it has. They look amazing, and according to wowhead, its drop rate is 1%. I like the Felsteel Annihilator and particularly the green fell color, which is perfect for the current Legion expansion. If you would like to obtain this mount, you will have to farm Archimonde on mythic difficulty in Hellfire Citadel, and it has a fairly low drop chance, whereas the mount was 100% drop rate from mythic Archimonde back in Warlords of Dreanor. Warden has become unobtainable ever since the Legion expansion, and I like this mount especially for my druid, since it goes so well with the transmog I have. The way you got this mount was simple enough, and the only thing you had to do was to kill Archimonde on heroic or higher difficulty back in Warlords of Dreanor. However, if you didn't get the chance to get this mount, then you might be happy to hear that the model itself is still obtainable in different recolors. Clutch of JI-KUN is another great mount and drops off JI-KUN in Throne of Thunder on all difficulties. The drop rate is fairly low, so do not expect it to drop on your first kill. I like the unique model and color of this particular mount, and how realistic the feathers look. The Black PROTO-DRAKE is another unobtainable mount and was awarded for players who completed the Glory of the Raider achievement back in patch 3.1 in Wrath of the Lich King, and has been unobtainable ever since patch 3.1. And that's one of the reasons that not many people manage to obtain it. I love this mount because not a lot of people has it, and in my opinion one of the best colored PROTO-DRAKEs in game. MIMIRON'S head is like no other mounts. The unique model has not been recolored like many other models, and one of the few mechanical mounts in game. If you want to obtain this mount, you must head to Ulduar 25 in Northrend and kill one of the old gods, Yogg-Saron. You have to kill him while no keepers are assisting you, and the drop chance is fairly low, however the fight is pretty simple. What I love about this mount are the funny noises it makes and how amazing it looks. Astral Cloud Serpent drops off Elgalon in Mogu'Shan Walls in Mist of Pandaria on all difficulties. The model itself is not unique and has been used a lot throughout the Pandarian expansion. However, what makes this mount so attractive to players is its unique look and rarity. And it's even sad that this mount possesses the answers to some of life's greatest mysteries, but it's a pity they can't talk. Pureblood Firehawk drops off Ragnaros in the Firelands that was introduced in patch 4.2. The animations of this mount are amazing and the color is stunning. This mount was also 100% drop rate back in 4.2 like many of the other raid mounts, however the fight was pretty challenging. The drop rate of this mount right now is pretty low, however I've seen it drop multiple times, so I will cross my fingers for you. Ashes of Allure is an iconic mount from the Burning Crusade, and a lot of people wanted it back then and still want it to this day. It drops off Kel'Thas Sunstrider in the Tempest Keep, and according to wowhead its drop rate is about 1.8%. What makes this mount so amazing are the animation and how iconic it is, and who doesn't want to fly on a phoenix? Invincible is by far my favorite mount of all time. The mount's lore is amazing and the skin looks so good. If you want to farm this mount, you have to kill the Lich King in ICC Heroic on 25 man, and according to wowhead its drop rate is about 0.73%. Back in patch 3.3 this mount was 100% drop rate if you managed to kill the Lich King himself. I love this mount so much and it's the mount I'm using the most. So this was my top 10 World of Warcraft flying mounts. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the thumbs up and let me know down in the comments what your favorite mount is. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more videos alike. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.